بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين
اللهم صل على محمد.
اللهم أخرجني من ظلمات الوهم وأكرمني بنور الفهم. اللهم افتح علينا أبواب رحمتك وانشر علينا خزائن علومك برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. We continue our discussion about the hadith from Tafsir al-Imam al-Askari alayhi salam related to knowledge and ulama. So we have already had hadith from Rasulullah, from Amir al-Mu'mineen, from Lady Fatima, from Imam Hassan and from Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Now we have hadith from Imam Zain al-Abidin alayhi salam. قال علي بن الحسين عليه السلام فأبشروا معاشر علماء شيعتنا بالثواب الأعظم والجزاء الأوفر. O ulama of our Shia, means Imam is addressing Shia scholars in the Shia community, true scholars in the community. Imam says, have the bishara, the good news that you would be given, inshallah, the greatest reward. It's a very moving expression. It doesn't say بِالثَّوَابِ الْعَظِيمِ, great reward. It says بِالثَّوَابِ الْأَعْظَمِ, greatest. It's not just great. بِالثَّوَابِ الْأَعْظَمِ. وَالْجَزَاء, it doesn't say وَالْجَزَاء الْوَافِرِ, abundant reward. It says أَوْفَرِ, means greatest, the most abundant. So perhaps this shows that among people who are not in the level of the prophets and imams, the greatest reward would be given to ulama. Maybe even compared to some of the Anbiya of Bani Israel, as we had before, ulama ummati afdal min Anbiya Bani Israel. Maybe even with respect to some of the prophets, because we have had 124,000 prophets. So maybe even with respect to some of them also, the reward of ulama Rabbani, true ulama, would be more. But at least among the Shia, among the community, the greatest reward goes to the people who continue the job of the Prophet and Imams in providing people with guidance, in helping them with their spiritual growth, with their journey towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They are a spiritual father for people. So فأبشروا معاشر علماء شيعتنا بالثواب الأعظم والجزاء الأوفر. It's like saying يا معاشر علماء شيعتنا أبشروا is an address to the ulama of our Shia. Imam says, receive the good news of greatest reward and most abundant reward. وقال محمد بن علي عليهما السلام العالم كمن معه شمعة تضيء للناس. Imam Baqir alayhi salam said, the example of alim is the example of a person who has a candle, and that candle gives light to people, illuminates for people. Al-alimu kaman ma'ahu sham'atun is like the one who has with him a candle, tudi'u, gives light to people. فَكُلُّ مَنْ أَبْصَرَ بِشَمْعَتِهِ دَعَى لَهُ بِخَيْرٍ. Whoever benefits from his candle would pray for him to be given good. Da'a means to pray. Sometimes people may pray against someone. Some people pray in the favor of someone. So such people, when they carry light in darkness, of course, it's not carrying light in the middle of the day. Sham'a, in the darkness of night, even one candle is a blessing. It can, help people to find their way, to feel comfortable. Sometimes when in the night there is no electricity, even one candle can make the whole household happy. They sit together in one room and just one candle. So all people who benefit from this candle and can see, absara b'sham'ati, they can see because of this candle, they pray for him to be given good. They ask Allah to bless him, to forgive him, to help him, to give him reward. كذلك العالم معه شمعة يزيل بها ظلمة الجهل والحيرة. Similarly, alim has a candle, not physical candle of knowledge, by which he removes the darkness of ignorance and hayra, perplexity, confusion. Musa ibn Maymun, a famous Jewish philosopher and theologian who was very close to Muslim theologians and philosophers, he has a book, Dalalatul Ha'irin, and it's translated Guide for the Perplexed. Ha'ir is the one who has hayra. One of the meanings of ha'ir is the one who has hayra. It's different from ha'iri that we use for the people who are from Karbala, that is attributed to Ha'ir al-Husayni. But here ha'ir comes from hayra, is different. Hayra means to be perplexed, to be confused. So this alim, with his candle, yuzilu, removes zulmat al-jahl wal-hayra, darkness of ignorance and confusion or perplexity. فَكُلُّ مَنْ أَضَاءَتْ لَهُ فَخَرَجَ بِهَا مِنْ حَيْرَةٍ أَوْ نَجَا بِهَا مِنْ جَهْلٍ فَهُوَ مِنْ عُتَقَائِهِ مِنَ النَّارِ. So whoever this candle of alim has illuminated for him, therefore with this candle he has gone out of confusion or has been saved from ignorance, is one of the people who has been freed by this alim from fire. So this alim is like a person who frees slaves, people who are going to be enslaved by fire. He is releasing them, he is freeing them. Those who are going to be imprisoned in hell, he frees them, he doesn't let them to be imprisoned. والله تعالى يعوضه عن ذلك بكل شعرة لمن أعتقه ما هو أفضل له من الصدقة ب100,000 قنطار على غير الوجه الذي أمر الله عز وجل به، بل تلك الصدقة وبال على صاحبها لكن يعطيه الله ما هو أفضل من 100,000 ركعة بين يدي الكعبة. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala very much loves people to be saved. Allah doesn't want people to go to hell, doesn't want people to be punished. He does everything possible to encourage people, to help people, to facilitate for people going to heaven. And if God forbids, someone's actions and character make him of a quality that would only fit into hell, again Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tries to help him either through ulama, through parents, through mu'mineen. There are lots of shufa'a through imams, through prophets, lots of shufa'a to get into this case, this situation, and try to release this person, to help this person. Dua, sadaqah, good deeds may change the situation to the favor of this person so that he can be released. So everything possible will be done to save people. If someone manages, an alim manages to help people and save them, then Allah is so happy that He has saved such people from punishment that Allah says, I should reward him. How much? This hadith says, Allah gives him for every piece of hair of anyone who has been released by this alim from fire, what is better for him than giving sadaqah. How much sadaqah? 100,000 qintar. 100,000 qintar. Qintar is a container that they used to put, for example, coin, golden coin or silver coin inside. So if he gives 100,000 qintar, it's a lot. Maybe in every age, only one person or maybe very few people, would do this much of sadaqah. Of course, على غير الوجه الذي أمر الله عز وجل به. He gives sadaqah, but not in the best way that Allah wants, not in the manner that Allah wants. And therefore, Imam says, even this sadaqah, that if someone gives without understanding, without sincerity, even can be vabal, can be a burden. It's not helping him. So let's say something else. It's better not only than giving 100,000 qintar, it's better than 100,000 rak'ah bayna yaday al-Ka'bah. Praying 100,000 rak'ah. How much it takes? It takes, days. If you constantly pray 100,000 rak'ah, it takes days. In front of Kaaba, not at home facing Kaaba. For example, being at home just facing Qibla. No. Bayna yaday al-Kaaba, just before Kaaba, in front of Kaaba. His reward is more than someone who has done 100,000 rak'ah before Kaaba. So this shows how great it is to help people with protection against darkness and confusion. Na'udhu billah, then we can also understand by implication how bad it would be to confuse people, misguide people, and how much Allah loves people to save His servants. how much Allah is looking for an excuse to help, to forgive. If it was not that some people would take too much of advantage and then they would not listen, they would not, take things seriously, Allah would have himself forgiven everyone. But the thing is that there must be some fear, there must be some warning, and some people, this is the only way for them to get enough of determination to stay away from bad things. Some people would not drive carefully unless they know there is punishment, there is penalty, there is police, there is camera. But hopefully we should reach the point that we ourselves would do good things by nature, naturally, automatically. And of course there are people that they are embodiment of mischief. They are so vicious that no one can help them. Actually, they say we are better off if we are in hell. We don't want to be saved. We don't want mercy. Like son of Noah. He said to his father, I don't need your offer. I don't want to be saved by you. I will look after myself. سآوي إلى جبل يعصمني من الماء. I will take refuge from top of a mountain, and that will protect me from flood. I don't want to offer of even my father, who so kindly says, Ya bunayya, irkab ma'ana. What was difficult? He didn't shout at him. He didn't humiliate him. He didn't say, you are a bad person, but still, you can come with us. No, he said, Ya bunayya, my dear son, irkab ma'ana, come with us. But he said no. So, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, out of His love and mercy, looks for excuses to save people and would greatly appreciate anyone who would help people to be saved. وقال جعفر بن محمد عليهما السلام علماء شيعتنا مرابطون في الثغر الذي يلي إبليس وعفاريته يمنعونهم عن الخروج على ضعفاء شيعتنا وعن أن يتسلط إبليس وشيعته النواصب. Imam Sadiq alayhi salam said, ulama of our Shia, means among our Shia, those who are alim, their example is like the example of those people, those soldiers who are responsible for looking after the borders. Murabit. Murabit is the soldier or maybe officer, whatever, who is responsible for looking after the borders and making sure that enemies would not invade. They keep the whole country safe. These ulama look after the borders of the community, but not physical borders. This is the border from which shaitan can attack. Satan and satanic people and ideas, their allies, may attack integrity of the community, spirituality of people, guidance of people. These ulama have no rest. Day and night, they are careful about this border. Murabitun fi thaqr, that hole, or that kind of, there is gap, something that they may come in from that inside. Iblis and his allies, يَمْنَعُونَهُمْ, they stop Shaitan and his allies to come to the Shia who are weak. Those who are strong in Iman and knowledge and educated, they can look after themselves. But there are people who are vulnerable. They can easily be misguided, affected, polluted. They help them. وَعَنْ أَنْ يَتَسَلَّطَ إِبْلِيسُ وَشِيعَتُهُ النَّوَاصِبِ, they do not let Shaitan and the followers of Shaitan who are against Ahlul Bayt, against the truth, who want to fight to take control over these weak Shia. أَلَا فَمَنْ انْتَصَبَ لِذَلِكَ مِنْ شِيعَتِنَا, be aware that whoever among our Shia who undertakes this responsibility, كان أفضل ممن جاهد الروم والترك والخزر ألف مرة, he would be better than those who physically and militantly fought against people who wanted to invade Muslim territory from different backgrounds, different ethnicities. 1,000,000 times, 1,000 in 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times better. Why? Because لأنه يدفع عن أديان محبين وذلك يدفع عن أبدانهم. This alim protects religion, faith of our lovers, but those soldiers protect their body. It's very important to protect body of people, but which one is more important, protection of body or protection of Iman? If someone's body is okay but he has lost his Iman, then he has lost everything. So it's much more appreciated and rewarded if someone protects Iman of people. Okay, we stop here, and inshallah, if Allah gives us tawfiq, we continue next session. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillah rabbil alamin.